Introducing at 120 pounds, placing third in state, Ty Let me turn this off real quick, and then we'll get the coaching staff. Coaches. Great coaches. Oh, let's do the managers here. Great managing staff. First of all, introducing Senior Jordan Coronas. And Junior Casey Finch. Freshman Priscilla Salazar. And junior Evelyn Evanondo. And now our coaching staff, Nathan Smith. And just to tell you a little bit about this game, Saturday we went into the matches a little bit down. I believe we were down 118 to 115 to Manhattan. We ended up running off 19 wins. 19 match wins to solidify ourselves as the four-time defending state champion. On a personal note, I gotta tell you, 4-time defending state champions. That is not easy. In fact, that is almost impossible. And what that is a tremendous testament to all the parents, to all the kids, to all the coaches, to all our high school staff, of the commitment, the investment that goes into a great program. You guys need to applaud yourselves. The wrestling team here has set the bar high for what a successful program should be all about. And fans, we have one of the best wrestling programs in the state of Kansas, and that's been for a long time. If you think about it, we have won 8 state championships in the last 15 years. That is domination! Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Brett Marshall. He would like to address you all.
Will anybody disagree with me that John Ford is the most excitable PA announcer in the state of Kansas? In 1974, I started my career in a tiny town in southeast Kansas of Fort Scott. My journey has gone through Dodge City in the mid-70s for 2 years, but I like western Kansas. You know, I grew up in Syracuse, an hour west of here, and I never saw wrestling when I was in high school myself. But in 1983 and 1984, I was working for the Salina Journal, and there was a young man from Beloit, Kansas by the name of Matt Treaster. Now, you wrestling fans will recognize the name Logan Treaster from Newton. His father, Matt, was a 4-time state champion from Beloit High School. The Beloit Trojans won 4 state team championships when Matt won his 4 individual championships. That was 1981, 2, 3, and 4. In the intervening years, I left the journalism business to pursue other career opportunities, and I came back to Garden City, close to my home, and Garden City is now my home. And so for the last 4 years, I've had the privilege of covering this group of kids. And I can tell you, I have a lot of fun memories, and I've seen a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of hard work. When I got back about 2 hours ago, I went to the office because I'm a little bit of a history nut and a little bit of a statistical nerd, I guess, if you want to call it that. And I was curious as to what happened last night in Hartman Arena. From 1989 to 1992, and from 1993 to 1996, there were 2 young men from Arkansas City who did what Matt Treaster did in 1981 through 84. They won 4 individual state championships. Their teams won 4 state team championships. Not until last night had that accomplishment been repeated, when Michael Prieto won 1-0 over Tyler Garcia of Dodge City. He's only the 4th wrestler in 86 years to win 4 individual state championships, whose team also won. And if you look at the record book, Matt Treaster wrestled on a team that competed in Class 3, 2, 1A for 3 of those years, and 4A for another year. The Arkansas City kids competed in Class 5A. There's no other Class 6A wrestler that has accomplished what Michael did last night. And I want to congratulate Michael, his dad, his mom, his sister, and his entire family. Great job.
Thank you, Brett. By the way, all total, this is the 12th state championship for the wrestling team. That's pretty doggone good. Pretty doggone good. To tell us a little bit more about the quest that these young men have embarked upon this year is their leader, my friend, Carlos Prieto.
Oh boy. First of all, I want to thank all of you for coming out and being part of this special celebration today. It means a lot to us, especially the boys. You know, I always say in my interviews with the media, if you guys are, you know, and I'm just preaching to the choir here, but, you know, if they don't come and support these guys and come watch these guys, are really missing out. And over the last 4 years, you know, they have accomplished something that, you know, only, you know, Coach Perez has been part of in the 90s. You know, he was part of those 4 state championships under the legendary Coach Welcome. So he's 8 for 8, you know, so that's quite an accomplishment. So. I want to thank the parents. You guys made our jobs a lot easier this year. I know Coach Lappin made a comment, you know, early on. Boy, it's so nice not to go shopping. Some of the parents stepped up and went shopping for the guys so we can, you know, have meals and just everything prepared throughout the day. So really thank you very, very much. Without the parents, you know, I don't think, you know, our accomplishments would be as great, to be honest with you. I also want to thank Mr. Nordby and his staff. This year's administration, oh my God, talk about support. I think he attended almost every single event that was near, and then at regionals and then the state. So from the bottom of my heart, and I know the kids really enjoyed his leadership. You know, it makes coming to work a lot more enjoyable when the culture of the school has changed, and it is tremendous. And I think your kids would really, really, you know, agree with that statement that it is awesome to be a Buffalo. It really, really is. I also want to thank Mr. Stoppel for his guidance this year, and also Mr. Drew Tone. Thank you very, very much. I'm trying really hard not to get emotional. You know, I told myself I thought it was going to be pretty tough, and as I've done this, it's become a habit. I love it, but at the same time, it's becoming harder and harder and harder every single time, I think. And yeah, I need to fix my face. That's what my boys are telling me. You know, I don't know how many times I yell at them, fix their face. You know, whenever you guys see me doing this and coach is doing this, you know, fix your face, quit crying, man up, you know. So I guess I need to do that. But, God, where was I here? So anyway, I'm the guy that has to be stuck out with the microphone because none of my assistant coaches want to step up to the plate and fix their faces and get up here. So anyway, I want to thank the wives of my coaching staff. You know, all the time away from home, it's a strain, and I just want to thank you ladies very, very much. So give the ladies, the wives. I want to thank my wife. I know I thank her every year. I guess I should thank her every single day for, you know, for supporting me, and yeah, we've done this. That's right. You know, I know it was going to hit me. I've been doing this for 12 years with my son, and longer as a coach. And I remember just going out there last night, and I told Coach Lappin, 12 years of wrestling, traveling the country to give him, you know, the best competition possible. It all comes down to 6 minutes of wrestling, and it really came down to the last 30 seconds. Godson, you gave me a heart attack last night. But anyway, Michelle, love you. Thank you for your support throughout the years. I know it hasn't been easy, but thank you very, very much. I love you. All right. And I want to introduce my coaches, the best coaching staff in the state of Kansas, bar none. Coach Smith came to us this year. He was the head coach at Lake, and he was the head coach at St. Francis, and he came from a very, very you know, rich tradition of wrestling at Smith Center, and he's been a great addition to our program. So, Coach Smith. looks good, and I think they won the league title this year again, and he just does a tremendous job. I'm going to let him talk here a little bit. But I'm still trying to convince him, but I know that he told me earlier that this is going to be his last year, coaching. He's going to, expand his business, and he has to really, concentrate on that. But I'm going to try to talk him out of it, but I don't know if I will. But anyway, Coach Baker, thank you very much for everything you have. Coach Waller. He has two little boys, two little future buffs that you see running around all the time, and I bet you can't wait to get them on the wrestling mat. But thank you, Coach, for everything you've done. Wrestling season's over, but he's going to be the new golf coach here for the high school, so he's got a great group of talented kids coming out. Coach Perez, I met him 12 years ago. I was working in Ulysses, and we lived in Hope, so I was commuting back and forth. And that's when my son started wrestling about 12 years ago. And so we met him at the local club here, got to know him, and it's been quite a journey. And then when I took over the job here, for Coach Mosier, invited KB to come join me on the staff, and it's been an awesome experience thus far. So Coach Perez, thank you very, very much. And then my little head assistant here. Every morning we have coffee time. That's something that we carried on. When Coach Mosier was here, I'd go and meet with him, and we call it a little coffee time and just kind of chit chat and try to plan out the day, and we continued that. So anyway, I know that I'm really rough on him sometimes. I think a lot of times he's the one that bears most of my frustrations. And last night we got back to the hotel and getting ready to take a shower, and he just looked at me and said, "Do you remember yelling at me?" I'm like, "No, I don't remember yelling at you." What did I say? Well, it was bleep, but this and bleep that, and I don't recall. So anyway, Coach, thank you for being there for me, and I apologize for any rude comments that I made about you. They're not meant, I don't know, in anger or anything like that. You know me. Little man syndrome, I guess, Anyway, I'm rambling on, guys. I'm gonna let my guys talk a little bit, but this tournament, we were the team to beat, and I truly believe that. And I wore this shirt for a reason, because every summer we go out to camp, and this particular year, we did go back up that mountain, made the boys climb the mountain, and once again, we talked about life and talked about the season before at hand. And we put hashtag staying on top. The mission is to stay on top. It's not to get back to the top, but to remain on top. And that's going to continue to be our mission. And I know I got tweets, I got text messages, Facebook messages from the coaches around the state of Kansas, and they, they're looking to knock us off. So our program is so much better, but at the same time, all the other coaches are basically saying, "Coach, thank you very much, because you and your staff are making our programs a lot better, because we want to build what you guys got out there in Garden City, Kansas." And so the mission, boys, is to stay on top, and that's what we want to do. Before I hand it over to the boys and introduce themselves, one thing I do want to, I better not go there, I'll leave that for a later comment, but I was going to make something about win and whack. But anyway, I won't. Anyway, on Saturday, it was an unbelievable run, as Coach Ford, alluded to. Last weekend, at regionals, we had 7 in the finals, and we only managed to get 1 champion. Friday night, we had 7 in the semifinals, and we were only able to get 2 winners to advance to the finals. And prior to that consolation semis, we had 7 once again going at it, and I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. And so I gathered the boys, we gathered the boys as a coaching staff, and we talked to them. And, you know, we explained, you know, what was at stake. Manhattan was a league tournament. You know, one of the parents, good friend of mine, he came up to me and he goes, I hope you get to size your ring up already because we're going to give you guys a run for your money. And me being the cocky guy that I am, I basically told him, you know, yes, 9.5, we already got sized up and everything. But, you know, we gathered the boys and told them just to wrestle for your family, friends in the stands, and we had a tremendous fan base there. So thank you very, very much. And just most importantly, told them to wrestle for themselves. And if you were there, you witnessed a historical Super Saturday. I don't think I've ever been part of a Saturday like we witnessed on Saturday, yesterday. It was unbelievable. The boys rattled off so many victories, and all the other coaches were like, oh my God. I think one of the competitors, you know, a good friend of the boys, basically came up and just said, oh my God, I hate when you guys do that to us. You guys just crushed our hopes and dreams of winning the state championship. And the boys just said, that's what we do. That's what we do right here in Garden City. Boys, I can't tell you how proud I am of you. All the blood, sweat, and tears in that room. Hard work does pay off. Dedication does pay off. And you guys are part of something very, very special here. And don't ever, ever, ever forget this. So with that, I'm going to kind of go and I'm going to start right here with the big boy. And just say what's ever on your mind. Okay, buddy? Yes.
Hi, guys. Obviously. I'd just like to thank my parents and everyone who supported us. You know, it means a lot. You know, I like to give a big shout out to Benny and all my teammates. I work hard every day. Gloves. I'm a 220-pounder. I took third. I like to thank my mom and dad. My dad, even though he says, you gotta listen to me, you gotta listen to me. I followed his advice once and I actually went back. So, I like to thank my practice partner, Eric. If he didn't waste so much, I probably wouldn't be able to get out. So it's always close. Just thank you, fans and everything, for being there supporting us.
My name's Zeke, and I just want to thank the family that was supporting me, and everybody else who had. I want to thank teammate Jesse, I'm proud of him. Win the state championship, so we're waiting for all year. I thank you for pushing me hard to do. I thank my parents too for going out there. They didn't go last year the first day, but this year they were there.
My name is Jesse. I got first place. I get my sweatshirt on, uncle. But I just want to say I'm proud of my teammates because they pushed me every day to make me go, and I got, and I don't know, it just feels great. And I'm proud of them. Thanks for all the support. I didn't just play the point. That's 160. I took 4. I want to thank my parents for supporting me throughout this, and all my teammates for pushing me in the practice room. That if I wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And I want to thank the community for being behind us. And thank you.
me through this whole journey, and everyone who followed us through all our tournaments and followed the whole 4 years here at the high school. It was great, and I really enjoyed it.
I'm Curtis Neer, and I just want to thank everybody, like my parents, my coaches, my teammates, all the supporters for helping me. This was a really rough season for me. I went through a back injury and, came through, held my team up, and got 4. Hopefully next year we get 5.
My name is Kyle, I'm 20. I just like to thank my parents for putting up with me through wrestling. That was really hard. And this goes again, we told ourselves what we wanted at the beginning of the year, we really got it.
My name is Michael. I was a state champion this year at 138. I want to thank everyone for coming out today. It means a lot. Show the support. I thank my family, my mom and dad. Most importantly, they put up with me through wrestling season. Sometimes I'm hard on them. I'm a little grumpy at times, but they managed to put up with me. I want to thank my teammates, my coaching staff. They pushed me every day to get better. And this one was for my dad. He was with me for 12 years, for my mom as well, so thanks to them.
I think the boys touched on everything. I just want to thank everybody again for coming out today. Everybody that made it down to the state tournament this weekend. It was a great atmosphere. That's my first time at the 5-6A state tournament. It was amazing. The amount of support that this community has for us. So thank you guys.
I just want to say thanks again, guys, for all you guys do, supporting us, all the wives. They do a lot for this team. Behind the scenes is where a lot of the money comes from, behind the scenes stuff that we don't have to worry about. And I just want to thank my son for wrestling his best every time he goes out on the mat. When you have somebody like me yelling in the corner, it's kind of hard to pay attention to anything else. So, good job, son.
Real quick before we teach you wrestling. Come on, son. I want to say how proud I am of these kids. The last 3 times we've won, we've gotten really hot on Friday and kind of cooled off Saturday. And this weekend, Friday, we had kind of a rough night. And we knew Friday night that it was all about character, whether we could regroup and get after it or not. And halfway through, or after the consolation semis that day, we knew these boys weren't going to be denied. They just caught fire. And that was the coolest feeling in the world. And I'm so proud of you guys. Great job.
These girls put up through a lot of stuff throughout the season. They have to clean up a bunch of nasty stuff going on up in the wrestling room. And those of you that have been in and out of the room when we're working out, and it gets hot and sweaty in there, it doesn't look all that good. I'll just be honest with you. You got a bunch of sweaty, nasty guys, especially when you got 40, 50 plus kids in there. So they do a great job. I really can't thank them enough. And they are some tough girls. So here you go, girls. There's your time to shine.
This is I've been around the wrestling community for a really long time, and this is my first year without my brother. And it was really different, but they all still, it's so cool to see because all the boys act the same. They they're the same people, no matter how old they are. So I'm just really proud of them. I'm Priscilla. This is my first year here being manager. this last year it's been great being around the boys. I'm very proud of them, and I'm really going to miss it.
Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to let Aaron Lozano, who wants to say something else. But once again, thank you very, very, very much. You guys have been awesome. I'm going to let Aaron say something, and then I'm going to go ahead and recognize a special person that I think needs a recognition. So I'm going to give it to Aaron, and I'll hit that up here.
Thank you. I forgot to say when I was up here, I like Indian coaches because they're the best out there. You know, sometimes I'm wrestling and they just give me like the stupidest look, and they get so mad, but I mean, I do miss a lot, and I just think they end up putting up with me. It's been a good 4 years.
Okay, also, I want to thank my club officers, takedown club officers. Without them, you know, we wouldn't operate. You know, we have a tremendous support group, and they're part of it. So, where's Jesse Nunez? Stand up, please. She's our treasurer. Sandy. She's our secretary, and then Curtis Smear is our president. And also, I want to introduce Paul Finch and his wife. They continue to support. They are the backbone of the Rocky Road family. And the very last thing, I know this person does not want to get recognized. You know, he's behind the scenes, but he's a tremendous friend of mine, great supporter, and he has done a lot for this wrestling program. He's done a lot personally for my son and myself, and I just think he needs some recognition. Ty Brookover, where are you? Come on down. Come on down. I know you might come in and some judo move, but Ty, I can't thank you enough for all that you've done for the program and my son. So thank you very, very, very much. And talk about a tremendous citizen. He does a lot of things for this community, guys, and the youth, and it's behind the scenes. And I know he does not want the recognition, but he needs to be recognized. Mr. Ty Brookover, thank you for all that you do for Garden City and the kids. And lastly, I want to thank my dad. So, anyway, Dad, thank you. I love you.
I love you too, son.
I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Ford again, because I'm done. Unless somebody else wants to say anything. Q? You sure? Come on, Q, get up here. That's your chance. Let's go, boss! Thank you very, very much.
Before we end this afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Finch, I gotta tell you, that wall looks a little bit empty. Looks like we're going to have to get to work again, aren't we? Hey, let's have a big hand for them. They have made that wall just absolutely awesome. Nobody has a wall like that. Nobody. I think I echo sentiments of all of us that we're very proud of our kids. Again, this is a bright, shining star in our community. Please, please don't ever let it die, because it is something. It's something special.